What's up, guys? Welcome back to my life of getting skunked while fishing. It is what I'm absolutely great at. So it's gonna be like the 18th time I'm trying to film something. But yeah, I've been trying to catch something a little bit over the month. I mean, I've caught like little fish, sunfish, out of desperation. But in terms of anything substantial, you know, big bass, snakehead, it's been an absolute no-go. And it doesn't even look like there's any fish out here right now. But, you know, I've learned that snakehead, they just kind of hide out a lot. And they could be in there, just chilling in the hydrilla. And I just can't really see them. So, we'll give it a shot. A lot of shit out here today. Probably from these ducks. Can't believe there's so much duck shit out here. What's up, everyone? Vu back with another video, and today I'm fishing a creek using this BFS setup. Technically, it's not completely BFS. It's a medium light Abu Garcia Veritas Tournament Edition, but I do have the BFS reel. It's Kastking Kestrel Elite. And yeah, I know what you guys, some of you guys think about Chinese stuff, but the reality is, it's a good reel. I own Shimano. I have Abu Garcia reels. This is a solid ass reel. You know, I don't know about like breaking, and you know, I'm not that sensitive and technical of a fisherman, but it's a good ass reel. And you know, a lot of people will say, well, it's Chinese and you know, it's trash, whatever. They sell for a pretty steep price. And in my line of work, filmmaking, videography, everything I use is Chinese. DJI drones that you see people flying around all the time, that is Chinese. Every single gimbal that you see people using when they're making videos, that's Chinese. All the cages people put on their cameras to protect the cameras and you know, rig it out, that's all Chinese. Tripods, all Chinese. Pretty much every LED lights, everything you could buy for videography, photography these days is Chinese, and they're all top-notch quality. And this reeler here is no different. So stop judging things based on where it's made, and you know, judge it based on its use. And every time I've used anything Chinese that is, you know, on the pricier side, it's been solid. So I'm gonna get to fishing. Caught a 3-pounder with a weedless lure. The tiny fish skunk is out the boat. Finally caught a reasonable fish, like, I don't know, it's almost like a 10-inch bass, smallmouth. I'll take it. And I think I killed my GoPro. I got a bass. Got a decent fish here on this shitty ass lake with the Tokyo rig. Look at that. You could fish here all day and not catch a damn thing. But it looks like in a situation like this, you need some type of punching rig to get on some fish. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad size. There you go. Yeah, there's bigger fish in here than this. There's bigger ones in here than this one. Yeah, there's even bigger ones. Yeah, there's some big fish in here. That one was probably like maybe average.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do you put it back?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't eat it.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, that particular fish, not a lot of people don't really eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, the bass. I mean, you could eat it, but. Tokyo rig doing the business. I figure you want to catch bass at this pond either. It's a frog fish, and if they're not biting frogs, you got to punch or drop shot or Tokyo rig, and Tokyo rig seems to excel a little bit more, avoiding the weeds. Tokyo rig with a I don't even know what this is called, some Z-Man Senko with like a slimmer, wigglier tail. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this if I get bit, because it's out there pretty far and I gotta go through all this grass. I only have 8-pound test. Oh, big snakehead. Big snake. 2 big snakehead. With fry. Don't do me like that, bro. Got the snakehead on, guys. Got on BFS late line. Oh, he's pulling that drag. I don't know if he's on or he's off. He might be off, guys. Or he might be on. It's the first time I got a fry ball, but I'm gonna try to get her back to her family, or he, or whatever. At least the other one is still there. It's my first fry ball snakehead ever. Look at that. Still have 24 incher. But let me get this one back to the fry ball. Quick FYI that you can catch big snakehead 24 inches and up with BFS gear, no problem. I caught the same dang fish again. Another one. This time on top water. Got a bunch of weeds I gotta pull through. I think she got me on a rock. Maybe she got loose on her own. Oh, she's still there. Take care of that later. All right. Second snakehead of the day. Should I get this one back? Yeah. There you go. There's the fry. There's your fry ball. Find your fry ball. Wrong way. Wrong way. So I am now back in my garage, standing in front of my massive rod collection, most of which haven't caught any fish because I'm a trash fisherman. That is neither here nor there. regardless, you should listen to my advice, and I'm completely credible. But yeah, this is my third Kastking Kestrel Elite Reel, purchased with my own money off of AliExpress. And I bought all three of them off of AliExpress for really cheap. I think like 120 bucks. But yeah, they're a lot more expensive if you buy from, like, I don't know, Tackle Warehouse or something like that. But I'm the guinea pig here, and this is a legit Kastking Kestrel Elite from AliExpress. It took like 15 days or so to get to my house, but all three of them, or all two of them that I've purchased there previously, have been great. And I'm going to assume this third one will be great too. I'm about to put some 20-pound braided line on it. And this is coming from a guy who has other reel brands, such as my Shimano Corrado MGL right here, 151. And I have this Abu Garcia Revo SX reel. And this has been a good reel too. Great for just yanking fish out of cover. This has, like, I believe, an 18-pound drag. Decently fast gear ratio. It's actually only 7.3 to 1. But, you know, solid reel as long as you're casting with heavier type of lures. The Corrado handles lighter lures pretty well, but not as good as the Kestrel Elite, which is why the Kestrel is a BFS reel. Now, again, I mentioned before, a lot of people look down on Kastking because they are a Chinese brand. Like I said earlier in the video, a lot of stuff is made in China, and a lot of things that are made in China are actually really good quality. And generally speaking, anything that is quote-unquote made in China and is relatively expensive is just as good or better as things made in Japan, Korea, USA that are also relatively expensive. When you buy the cheaper stuff, expect cheaper results. My camera here is obviously a Sony camera, and I believe it's made in Japan, but sometimes it is made in China. And my tripod right here is made of mostly carbon fiber. It's also made in China. The camera cage that I have on my camera is made in China. Most things that I buy for my videography needs is made in China, and all of it is solid. Matter of fact, there's actually not many other options for videographers like myself to buy anything that is not made in China. I myself am almost made in China, but I'm Vietnamese and I was born here in America, and it's pretty clear whatever is underneath my belt is definitely made in China. But again, neither here nor there. This fishing rod is an Abu Garcia Max Next Generation BFS rod, or just pretty much a light casting rod that I'm pairing with the Kestrel Elite. It's also made in China. They don't sell this anywhere here in the United States. I actually had to buy this off of AliExpress, and I liked it so much, I bought a spinning version and the ultralight version that I also have as a casting. And I also bought an ultralight casting version that I paired with the Kastking Kestrel Elite. And again, I highly recommend this reel if you're looking for a solid BFS reel, especially if you get it from AliExpress. Again, you can find it on sale for like 120 bucks. So with my experience so far with BFS, the main reason why BFS is because these reels, casting reels, can throw really light lures, because most standard casting reels cannot throw light lures. And a lot of BFS reels also have a really light maximum drag, 10 pounds or less. I believe the Corrado BFS, and even the Outer Bearing BFS, they all, it's like an 8-pound drag. The Kestrel Elite has a 13-pound drag, which is, I think, the same as my Corrado MGL 151, which is not a BFS reel. You could pull any fish with a 13-pound drag. The advantage here with the Kestrel Elite is that you could throw really light lures. So you could actually use the Kestrel Elite reel for pretty much any of your casting, for any of your fishing that is, that where you want to use a cast. You could use this with heavier lures. You could cast whatever you want with this Kestrel Elite. You don't have to just cast light lures. The only issue is because BFS, because it needs to be able to cast light lures, the amount of line it could hold is not nearly as much as, let's say, my Abu Garcia Revo SX. So that is the one downside. So as soon as you start getting rid of some of the line that you initially put on there, you don't really have much to leeway in terms of your line. So let's say you have a really big fish that's pulling a lot of line, pulling a lot of drag, you're gonna run out of line. But for just general bass fishing, even snakehead fishing, where these fish could get up to like 17 pounds, this Kestrel Elite could handle bass, freshwater fish, most freshwater fish, no problem. Obviously when you're deep sea fishing and stuff, you're gonna need a lot more line. But for just general river, pond, lake fishing, the Kestrel Elite could handle any lure size, in my opinion, and based off of my experience. And again, I liked it so much, I bought a third one. So highly recommend the Kestrel Elite. I am not, any type of ambassador or sponsored by any fishing brand. My channel is small. I'm just letting you know my experience with using whatever gear. And hey, if you're looking into buying a Kastking Kestrel Elite, and maybe some of these other YouTubers are telling you like, oh, you should buy this, that, and the other because Kastking is Chinese, you could seriously ignore them. A good reel is a good reel, and my opinion on the Kestrel Elite is that is a great reel. Some people say brakes and stuff are like, oh, it has, the brakes are like overdone or whatever. I don't know any about this stuff. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. All I know is it gets my lure where I want it, and it can handle the fish once I get it on the hook. And it feels good, feels durable, looks nice. So in my opinion, it's a good buy. Generally speaking, any bait caster over 150 bucks in the United States market is a solid reel. Anytime I've gotten anything under 150 bucks, under $100 reel, they're generally a little iffy, generally a little bit suspect. But I understand that if your budget only allows for that, you just got to get what you got to get. But if you really want a solid bait casting reel, you're going to have to spend over $150, and the Kestrel Elite is over $150 in the United States market. Again, unless you buy from AliExpress. No affiliates with AliExpress, just letting you know. Hoping you make a purchase decision, and trying to help you find a good deal. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll continue to catch more fish and create more content that is not worth watching. Until next time, lighten up.
Hi man, what reel is that?
It's a Kastking Kestrel Elite BFS reel.
Oh my god, Kastking it red.
Why is that?
It make in China.
Bro, all because something is made in China doesn't mean it's bad quality.
If you want to be the best, if you want to be professional fisherman, you need to buy Shimano or Daiwa.
How about I let you borrow my reel and you go test it out?
Let me show you. Oh my god, it's a big foot. This reel will break in half. I got the fit. Oh, this a nice foot. I take home, make fish soup.
How is the reel?
It red. You need to buy Shimano or Daiwa.